Hi YouTube, Luminousz Star here. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And a suggestion, come back and see me, but as a new subscriber. Okay guys, again, that's just a suggestion. Current subscribers, mwah, thank you so much for your subscription. This video is about narcissistic parents who choose the deep, dark, dirty secret over their children. Yeah, pretty deep stuff, because usually in dysfunctional families, this is if there's a narcissist that is at least one of the parent or both parents, right? Because usually you have a parent who is narcissist and the other one is a codependent, right? That's another video. But yes, if you grew up in a dysfunctional family and there was at least one narcissist in the family, particularly a parent, usually what they do is they choose the deep, dark, dirty secret over the child, right? They choose that secret and they neglect the child. Okay, so that's what this video is about. You know, pretty grim and dark, you know, deep stuff. Pretty disheartening, right? Yeah, so this is what this video is about. Okay, and I did a previous video about, again, about parents who, what was the name of that video? Yeah, but I did an introduction to it, and it is entitled Narcissistic Parents Who Project Their Stuff Onto Their Children. That's also, you know, it's a pretty grim, disheartening subject, but one that I think is quite important because I'm hearing more and more people becoming vocal about that subject. More and more people are dealing with the fact that they were traumatized, they were affected by their narcissistic parents. More people are opening up about this and they're becoming more vocal. So that was why I decided to do that video. And then I decided to do this video, which is pretty much the same subject, just a different title. Okay, so hopefully all of these videos will motivate you and help you to at least start coping and dealing with the pain. Yes, it's very painful. It's very disheartening. It's very hurtful. All of these things that had happened and occurred by the people who were supposed to take care of us, right? Yeah, it's pretty traumatic, right? Again, that's why I started doing these videos, these particular videos, because this is something I'm hearing more and more people talk about. And this is something that is personal, even for me. It's personal. So again, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Parents who choose the deep, dark, dirty secret over the child. First point, stop carrying your parents' shame. It's not helping you. I know, guys, for me, it took me quite some time to stop that one. Stop carrying the shame of the narcissistic parent. Because they, again, narcissists, they tend to project their stuff onto others. This doesn't exclude their children. They'll do it to their children too. Okay, so that causes, sometimes, pretty often though, that causes shame. The child feels and carries the shame, and it's usually rippling right into their adulthood. So that's my first point. Step number one, point number one, tool number one, discontinue to carry the shame of the narcissistic parent, because it's quite destructive. It's self-destructive. But the twisted and the really tragic and sad part, and this is the part that really used to piss me off, was that as the child, I did not start that. I didn't start the clock with that one. I didn't get the ball rolling on that one. It was the parent that did that. But there I was, seemingly suffering from what my parents started. That used to really piss me off. It still gets me heated now. right? But fortunately, I was able to work through some things, had a strong support base to help me cope and deal with that reality. You know, in other words, there I was suffering from something that I did not start. I was suffering from it. I was traumatized by something I didn't even start. Okay? So that's the first point. Discontinue to carry the shame of the narcissistic parent. Point number 2, discontinue to be emotionally invested in a dysfunctional family. Right? Easier said than done, but quite effective. Because if you are continuing to be emotionally invested, that means you are fair prey. You're fair prey. Forget fair play. You are fair prey to your parents or whoever else in your dysfunctional family who is a narcissist. You're fair prey because you're emotionally invested in the dysfunctional family, meaning all the rules, all the policies, all the contracts that consist of that deep, dark, dirty, dank unit called dysfunctional family. Yeah, you're right in the middle of it. You're agreeing to it. As long as you're emotionally invested, you're right in the middle of it. No matter how much you protest, no matter how much you complain, no matter how much you cry and scream about all the injustices, it will not stop. I can guarantee you that. It's not going to stop. Why? Because that is the conditioning that the narcissistic parent set up. Right when you were in your mother's womb, or, you know, maybe it's your father who set it up. Maybe it was your mother and your father that set it up. Somebody set it up when you were a little baby. Even when you were in the womb, maybe. So you're not going to change that. Again, you didn't set it up. You didn't do this, but you were affected by it. That's where the trauma comes in. And that's also where complex PTSD, that's where the root of complex PTSD comes from. Children who are subjected to narcissistic injury, that's where the seed of the complex PTSD come from. Some people will not agree with me, but this is what I have found on my journey. This is what I can speak from for myself. That's where it came from. Complex PTSD, the root, the cause, the root cause, the seed that was planted is called narcissistic injury as a child. That's where complex PTSD starts to blossom and bloom. That's another video. Actually, I did do a video on that entitled Complex PTSD versus PTSD. Please check those out. I did a part 1 and a part 2. Okay, so again, recapping. First step, discontinue to carry the shame of your narcissistic parent. Step number 2, discontinue emotionally investing in the dysfunctional family where there are narcissists all over the place. Now, not maybe every family member is a narcissist, but you have enough in there that you know you have some narcissists in your family. You have a dysfunctional family. Stop emotionally investing. Easier said than done. Third and final step, continue to operate from a place of love versus a place of fear. Because if you operate from a place of fear, the narcissist can feed off of that. Your narcissistic parent and other family members who are narcissists, who was bullied probably by the narcissist, the head honcho of the narcissist in your dysfunctional family. Yes, they tend to, you know, bring up their posse. They tend to recruit others and bully them into becoming narcissists. Yes, the head honcho of the narcissist. They usually do that in families, in the dysfunctional families, that is. So when you operate from a place of fear, the narcissist can continue to feed off of that. You don't even have to physically be around them. They will continue to get that supply from you. But if you operate from a higher vibrational frequency, which is love, they can't touch you. They can attempt to try to get their flying monkeys, get the monkey wrench going, you know, throw a monkey wrench in whatever you're trying to do in life. Because narcissists, they do that. If they're not physically around you and they know you're done with them, they're not physically around you, they know you're done, they will get their flying monkeys. That's another video. Yeah, but if you operate from a place of love, they cannot successfully do this. They can attempt. Yeah, you can't change the way they want to attempt, but they can't effectively succeed. Right? Because you're operating from a higher vibrational frequency, which no narcissist does. They operate from a lower vibrational frequency. But when you operate from a higher, they cannot effectively touch you. They can send all the flying monkeys they want. And they will. Right? That's another video. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Leave me comments and or questions. Right? And also hit that like and or subscription button. Till next time, take care of yourself. Remember, you are worthy of a great life. You are worth it. Okay? Guys, stay tuned for more. Mwah. Bye.